can't do without ya. Oh, oh, me no want do without ya. Whoa, whoa, oh, me no want do without ya. Oh, oh, me no want. Cause you are my queen, living the dream. Anything my ask, you want do it for me. But me nah make that stop me. Bad mind wants see me broke like crockery. Them now want see my life sweet like that gray. So me nah achieve my dream, you try watch me. Put up your hand them if you ever feel hurt. Put up your hand them if you feel less work. If all the things that when you try never work. If you feel like you want waste time put up. Foreign to the face here, the voice and you don't know say a kogency on the kogency reacts channel. And today we'll have how two brothers led Scotland's most dangerous gang. I can't lie, the Scotland gangsters are a different breed. Is at like 40k views now, bro. Probably 45 by now. Bro, like, you think I'm not gonna find another Scotland gang related video to do? You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. You're insane. No. Guys, I'm crazy. No, we insane. Some bossy will link and I feel like the link on it. Girl, don't mess with it. Anyway. I'm getting way too excited. Anyway, we're gonna jump in on this video right now. I had to find another Scotland gang related video, bro. 40k on that video, bro. You're mad, bro. I'm trying to get another 40k right now. Let's go. Hey, if you're from Scotland watching this, let me see in the comments again, bro. If you watch the Scottish gangsters are a different breed, bro, let me know in the comments, bro. Let me know. Yeah, cause the Scottish fans, bro, I say fans, the Scottish viewers that watch that video, they were in the comments, bro. Even up to like yesterday, bro, people are still commenting on the video I posted like last year. Anyway, let me continue. Hit the like button. Jump into the comments. What's wrong with this fly, bro? Like, square up, bro. For real. Like, what's up? Where you at? Hey. Anyway, hit the like button. Jump into the comments. And subscribe. Subscribe to me. Subscribe. And let's jump into the video.
There are two brothers from Glasgow who police believe to be leading the biggest and richest organised crime syndicate in Scotland. With ties to gangs in South America, Spain, the Netherlands and England, it is said that they generate over £100 million per year with arms smuggling and drug trafficking. Over the last few years, they've not only become the biggest but also the most dangerous gang, associated with numerous murders like the one of notorious Dutch crime blogger Martin Kok. The brothers definitely did not shy away from using violence. As they were put on the top of Scotland's list of most wanted criminals, police brought in 200 specialist officers to find the brothers. However, recently something strange happened. The National Crime Agency removed their faces from their most wanted list and withdrew their reward money without any comment. Why would the agency do this when there is still word that the men might be on the run in South America? Are they no longer alive? Well, this is the story of James and Barry Gillespie, the infamous Gillespie brothers.
I think we'll watch these guys in the last video, but I'm still gonna watch this video though. But
the brothers grew up in Rothersglen, a small, rugged, poverty-stricken suburb of southeast Glasgow in Scotland. James, who is 1.82 meters tall, medium build with dark hair, is the eldest and was born in 1973. His brother Barry, who is 1.78 meters tall, stocky build, also with dark hair, was born 4 years earlier in 1969. Although little is known about their upbringing or family life, Dutch police highlight that the brothers have grown up to be tough street fighters in the disadvantaged neighbourhoods of Glasgow. Known for their hot tempers and short fuses, the brothers worked their way up from simple street dealers to Scotland's most wanted criminals. Believed to be responsible for serious crimes like coke smuggling.
That just reminds me of like some like Peaky Blinders type stuff, bro.
Money laundering, distributing illegal guns, and even international assassination attempts. Sometime within their suspected early life of crime, The brothers paraded as real estate agents, living under false names. To remain undercover from authorities, the brothers hid under these names whilst coordinating international shipments of drugs, guns, and other illegal weapons. James Gillespie took the fake name of James Gardner, and Barry Gillespie took the fake name of Eamon Fitzpatrick. The brothers, now married, left Scotland and moved to Algarve in 2008. It was here in Portugal that police believed the true extent of their crime empire began. The move from poverty-stricken Glasgow to a luxury estate in Algarve could not have been more different, leaving many to speculate over exactly when their criminal activities began. A year later, in 2009, it became painfully clear how big their empire had become. When a truck was caught in Montpellier, a town close to Marseille, French authorities found 1,500 boxes hidden among cash registers and packages of coffee. These boxes contained 684 kilos of coke, which was worth...
I think that's one of those like media boss, because you know they have some times where they will purposely like call and say, yo, go get this like Ray, because you know they have to make it look good for the public, like, yeah, look at this, we're stopping the drug trade and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, how else would you know? Like, unless somebody, you know, tip you off.
Over £31 million, making it the biggest drug seizure France had ever seen.
You understand? Like a
The two truck
media
drivers
thing.
were arrested and spent 3 years in jail in Marseille. France had ever seen. The two truck drivers were arrested and spent 3 years in jail in Marseille. But the brothers blamed the seizure on a man named John Jackson, who was responsible for ensuring that the truck would make it safely back to the UK. A source said, losing the consignment of cocaine in France was a big obstacle for the brothers to overcome. If someone is in possession of a drug parcel and it is lost, then that person is still responsible for the bill being paid. It's never written off or put down to experience. Losing that amount of cocaine was a nightmare for them and cost a lot of money. Some people thought they would be finished after that. But James and Barry Gillespie bounced back with a vengeance in developing what police argued is the country's most dangerous crime syndicate. At this point, the gang not only had ties to gangs in Europe via England, the Netherlands and Spain, but were also becoming big in South America. Slowly but surely they climbed to the top of the food chain and began to run Scotland. And probably one of the reasons why they were able to become bigger than other gangs was their use of technology. Their cars were customized with hidden hydraulics-powered compartments. If they were followed by the police, they used phone jamming equipment to block any cell phone signals from leaving their car. They even had their own technology specialists. And then there were the encrypted phones, a tool used by many criminals. Initially, the brothers were clients of a company called Enetcom. However, James and Barry wanted to take matters in their own hands, as they didn't want to trust others with their security. So, they decided to create their own devices and hire developers to make a custom operating.
You see, like, when I watch certain drill videos or like story times and hear how people get caught and like, I'm like, bro, you're not really about that life like that. Like, these guys are fully like going 100% in. Like, don't just put your feet in, like, dive in, go to the technology, you know, defense, you know what I'm saying, how you can outsmart the, you know, these are the type of stuff I like to hear, you know what I'm saying, because you give me ideas, you know what I'm saying.
System. The brothers then distributed the phones out to other groups and people they worked with. Seeing a gap in the market, this became a new business venture for them, as they began selling these phones under a company called MPC. MPC marketed their mobile phones to the privacy conscious, even using black and white images of the famous whistleblower Edward Snowden in their advertising. MPC phones deliver multiple levels of encryption over a closed, secure network. One of the company's tweets boasted. According to the industry insiders, MPC employees' business cards had listed an address in a downtown Dubai office and multiple numbers for phones in the United Arab Emirates. They would regularly create new companies before dismantling them, and there were also multiple companies linked to MPC in the UK database Companies House, as well as companies registered in Amsterdam. But MPC was not only specialized in the production of these phones. The company was allegedly also involved in the murder of a well-known blogger in the Netherlands. Crime blogger Martin Kok once called out the operations of companies like MPC by saying, "I see on various crime sites these things are offered for sale because apparently many of their prospective clients are criminals. Advertising on a site offering bicycles makes no sense for these types of companies.
Alright, you see, we have a guy like that in Jamaica, but he hides his face and he goes through like 5 different steps to distort his voice. Right? With Martin Cock, why? As a Jamaican, it just never sound good for just say that anything related to anything sounding like that. Anyway, for Martin, his face is in the video and he's just his voice and he's there outside so everybody knows who he is. He's probably like walking around doing interviews. Like, you have to be realistic, bro. Like, people aren't going to protect you because you're exposing criminals. Like, when the criminals want to come and get you, everybody that was applauding you for, oh, you're doing such great work helping out crime in the country, they're not gonna help you when the criminals will come for you, bro. Now your life gone. No, nobody can expose the crime no more. Nah, bro, you have to think, bro. Can't put your face out there. Can't have people knowing who you are and stuff like that, because you will get, you know what I'm saying? It's crime you're exposing at the end of the day, bro. It's not like, come on, man. Come on. There's no way you thought that was going to be a long-lasting career. No way.
Bizarrely, he did accept sponsorship from MPC for his blog Vlinderscrime. However, not long after this connection with MPC and presumably with the Gillespie brothers who owned the company, Martin Koch was murdered, shot dead in his car. Was this a coincidence, or were the brothers involved in Martin's murder? The Gillespie brothers were accused of putting Martin Koch on a plate for the Mokro Mafia to pull the trigger. Ridwan Tahi had given the assignment to murder Martin Koch because he was exposing too much information about organized crime networks. Make sure to watch my video about Martin Koch to understand the full story of his shocking death. But back to the brothers, because this is not the only murder they have been connected to. In early 2004, more than a decade before the murder of Martin Koch, 34-year-old Martin Toner was expected to appear in Edinburgh's
Them not like nobody named Martin. Alright, if you're named Martin, bro, just
High Court to answer to major drug smuggling
R.I.P.
charges made against him. However, on the 30th of June 2004, his body was found in a field
Wait,
near
me feel
Edinburgh's Martin Koch. 34-year-old Martin Toner was expected to appear in Edinburgh's High Court to answer to major drug smuggling charges made against him. However, on the 30th of June 2004, his body was found in a field near Langbank village, Renfrewshire, Scotland. Police believed that Martin had been lured away by someone he knew and trusted, was murdered elsewhere, and then eventually dumped in the Scottish field where he was found. Eventually, 2 people were arrested on suspicion of murder. John MacDonald, whose case was dropped without charges due to a lack of evidence, and Douglas Fleming, who was found innocent by a 12-man jury. The case, therefore, is still on police record as being unresolved. In 2017, 13 years later, police renewed the appeal for information on Martin Toner's murder, this time pointing to the Gillespie brothers' potential involvement. Martin's wife, who originally reported her husband as missing, said, "The only bother Martin has ever had was with the Gillespie brothers. I think the Gillespies may have had something to do with Martin's murder. I know when Martin heard they had come back a few weeks before he went missing, he was fuming. I know if Martin had seen them, there would have been trouble." Martin's wife's concerns were not unfounded, though. Earlier, in a 2002 case, a court heard how James Gillespie had barged into Martin's house and attempted to shoot him at point-blank range. After his gun jammed, James pulled out a knife, which Martin quickly disarmed. This terrifying run-in caused Martin and his wife to leave Scotland and move to Yorkshire in the north of England. After these events, it is no wonder Martin was angry to hear of their return. Did James have a second attempt on Martin's life, but this time was successful? Are the Gillespie brothers ultimately responsible for Martin's murder? Let me know what you think. What is about to come truly shows how horrific these 2 brothers could be. And then there is the case of a man named Robert Allen. Court readings from 2017 document the horrific torture of a man due to an unpaid drug-related debt. The victim, Robert Allen, was thought to owe the gang £30,000 for a coke shipment that was not paid for. Robert was abducted from his home in Barnsley, South Yorkshire, and they had various means of making sure he could not get away. Later, he was bundled into a van and transported to an industrial unit in rural Scotland, where he went through an unmentionable ordeal of horrific torture. The ordeal came to its end with Robert being struck 3 times in the knees and being forced to roll down a hill. The assailants fled, and Robert was found by members of the public who rushed him to hospital. Although left with devastating life-altering injuries, Robert survived, and a number of men were arrested and pleaded guilty to kidnap and attempted murder. But in 2020, a fresh police appeal was publicised, hunting for no other than James and Barry Gillespie for their suspected involvement in the brutal kidnapping, torture, and attempted murder of Robert Allen. They had yet to be captured and questioned about these horrendous crimes. In 2014, the Scottish police started Operation Escalade, which was dubbed to be a heavyweight investigation into one of Scotland's top-tier serious organised crime groups, the Brothers Criminal Enterprise. In 2018, Operation Escalade partnered with the National Crime Agency, the DEA, Europol, and Interpol, giving them more power and an international presence to help increase the success of their operations. In 2019, they brought in 200...
Bro, the man them a link up with the whole world just to try to get these two brothers.
Specialist officers to begin the global search for James and Barry Gillespie, now dubbed the Escobar Brothers by Scottish police. Although there was no sign of James and Barry, the ranks were closing in on their known lieutenants and accomplices. In 2019, James White, the Don, was arrested in Brazil, and Christopher Hughes, who was later found guilty for his role in Martin Cork's murder, was arrested in Turin, Italy. The brothers could do nothing but look on as their trusted network fell around them. Operation Escalade continues to go strong, and since its launch, the investigation has seen almost 50 people convicted of serious organised crime-related offences. But the question remains, where are James and Barry Gillespie now? Some say they fled to Algarve in Portugal. Others say they fled to Brazil and used their wealth and connections to secure protection. Despite the hard work of Operation Escalade, all was quiet. But then, in 2022, the National Crime Agency did something unheard of. The National Crime Agency removed the faces of the brothers from their most wanted list and withdrew the reward money of £5,000. Scottish police reportedly told the Gillespie family that the brothers may have come to harm whilst on the run in Brazil. South American police had supposedly informed them that there was an altercation over protection money. The brothers could no longer comply with the increasing financial demands of their Brazilian protectors, and they were executed by a Brazilian gang. But without their bodies being found, could this just be another elaborate hoax and cover-up? Mysteriously, the Organised Crime and Counter-Terrorism Unit in Scotland,
They have been pretty smart before, bro, so...
is still appealing for information about the brothers' whereabouts and warning the public not to approach them as they could be dangerous. Quite a strange message to release when the brothers are expected dead, right?
Yeah.
So many mysteries follow these two brothers around, and speculation is rife. What was the extent of their involvement in the murder of Martin Koch and Martin Toner? Were the brothers present during the brutal torture and attempted murder of Robert Allen? Did they really meet their end in South America? Or is this all part of a cover-up funded by their protection agreement? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see what you think.
Ooh.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It immensely helps the channel. Thank you, and see you in the next one.
Who knows, bro? Who knows, man? Maybe the empire is still strong internationally, you know? Just because you move a couple pieces don't mean you crumble everything, like... maybe you can, yeah. But still, I was trying to think about some narcos thing, the other cartels that they stop, but I'm thinking those countries are still pushing drugs now, probably not under the same name of the same cartel, but like, bro, drug trade, international drug trade still happening, bro. Governments involved, civilians involved, everybody's involved, bro. Anyway, I like this video though, even though I think we did hear about these guys in the Scottish Gangsters Are a Different Breed, but we didn't get the backstory on them like this though, where they grew up having the, you know, street fighters and short tempers and all of that, and, you know what I'm saying, there's involvements or alleged involvements in these things, you know what I'm saying. So I like that. I like this video. Went into detail. Another crazy Scottish video, bro, where me just, you know, I tried not to pause it too much to just get the facts and all the, cause I kept getting like surprised at everything, like everything just something new first, the phone jammers in the car. Oh, hydraulic system. Oh, an encryption device, selling it, and then making a crime blogger get a sponsorship and then using that for. Oof. Oh my God, like that's some criminal mastermind stuff. I should like that still, but it's just insane the things people do in this world. Anyway, I'm talking way too much. The video done a long time. I'm talking way too much, bro. If you like the video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, jump in the comments, and please subscribe. We need to get the 6K subs, you know what I'm saying? We're back. The whole of December, we're back, bro. You know what I'm saying? If YouTube don't ban me again. But if we're clear, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So hit the like button, jump into the comments, and subscribe. Subscribe to me. Subscribe, kogency, and I'm out this motherfucker, man. Peace. Can't do without ya. I don't want to do without ya. Whoa, whoa, I don't want to do without ya. I don't want. Cause you are my queen, living the dream. Anything my ask, you want do it for me. But me nah make that stop me. Bad mind wants see me broke like crockery. Them now want see my life sweet like that gray. Say me nah achieve my dream, you try watch me. Put up your hand them if you ever feel hurt. Put up your hand them if you feel less work. If all the things that you try never work, if you feel like you want waste time,